hard work. Treat it like a business, work it like a job. So when I decided to be a real estate agent, I wanted to have my own business. I wanted the freedom. I wanted to make the money that I wanted. There's no ceiling. Like, what I put in is what I'm going to get, right? Sometimes that's not the case. But here's the thing. How many of you guys ever had like a job or a full-time job before? Raise your hand. Okay, everybody, right? Is that everyone? Except for Kyle. So everyone knows how it feels to work 8 hours a day, right? At a job, Monday through Friday. In the military, in the Marines, we work at least 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, Saturday, Sunday, like, it don't matter. What if I told you you're gonna get $1 million by the end of 2023 if you put in 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday in your business? Yeah. Who wants to sign up for that deal? Raise your hand. What if I told you 12 hours a day, Monday to Friday? Would you still do it? Guaranteed, $1 million. Guaranteed, right? How about Saturday and Sunday? Maybe put in like 2-3 hours, open house, showings. You're still gonna do it, right? 2 hands, 1 million. That's net, take home, right? Okay. So we're all on the same page here. You're willing to put in the work to get $1 million by the end of 2023. But that's the problem. Nothing's guaranteed in real estate, right? No one's gonna guarantee you $1 million at the end of the year, but how much you wanna bet if you put in 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday, maybe take Sunday off, do some open house, at least 1 or 2 over the weekend, consistently, 12 months out of the year, how much you want to bet you're going to be at the top or with the top? Exactly. So that's basically what I did. So when I left my job in tech on a Friday in June, I think it was June 4th, the next Monday, I started full-time at Whissel Realty training. I was committed. I made a decision that I was gonna put in at least 2 years of hard work to build my business, get it off and running, build that foundation, right? So it's so simple to me. Just put in the work. But why isn't everybody putting in the work, especially behind closed doors? Anybody?
They don't have focus. They don't have somebody that is holding them accountable.
There you go. Those are all correct. I think there's a book that I read by Darren Hardy. I think it was Compound Effect. He said, being successful, it's simple, but it's not easy. Those small little actions that you do every single day, it's not gonna, you eating a burger today is not gonna make you fat tomorrow. But over time, it's gonna compound. So you're either declining or ascending. But when I read this line, it absolutely changed my mindset. It was an aha moment for me. He said, to be successful at anything, the things that you have to do are easy to do, but also easy not to do. Right? So that's why 20% of the agents do 80% of the work, 80% of the volume. is because it's easy not to do as well. Those simple little things, showing up every day, putting in 8 hours a day, you know, being committed, being consistent. Why? Because it's easy just to sleep in, you know, not going to the gym, not taking care of your health. It's easy. But if you think about it, it's simple. Just do it, right? Me being in a 12-by-8-mile island, I think a couple years ago, all my life, I always thought it was a disadvantage. Why? Because English is my fourth language. Speak 2 dialects of Filipino, Tagalog and Kapampangan, and my dad's language, Chamorro. I got into a lot of fights in the Marines because they always told me, go back to your island, speak English. I was used to it. I grew up fighting all my life, physical fights in the islands. But for me, a couple years ago, I had an aha moment that I kept telling myself, it wasn't a disadvantage. It was an advantage for me being in the islands because I saw the world very simple. I grew up always, you know, working hard, and that's how I treat my business, is believing in myself. You focus no matter what happens to your life, and you just put in the work. You can't have just one or the other. You got to put in the work. You can't just believe in yourself. You know what? I'm going to make $1 million next year and be lazy.